Welcome to the Wealthy and Wise Show on the Win-Win Women Network, where we can talk about money like we talk about shoes, where you will get tips on how to manage and multiply your money, turbocharge your wealth, learn the traits to make you financially savvy, and discover the missing links from your wealth building activities so you can live the life of your dreams. Hello, I am Patricia Allen. I am a wealth advisor and a financial empowerment and defender of comprehensive change so women globally can have financial security, blossom, and flourish. I'm also a ladder holder. I make sure that women like you who are climbing the ladder to financial success aren't leaning against the wrong wall. My life's purpose is to empower women to master the feminine approach to building wealth, to plant money seeds to grow your assets and income so that you can escape the fear of running out of money and live life by your design and not by default, and help you protect those assets that could be at risk due to job loss, disability, divorce, or loss of your spouse so that you can have more wealth, more freedom, and less worry, to retire on your own terms, and lastly, preserve your wealth to live an abundant lifestyle and leave a legacy for your children and grandchildren. Today, I am grateful and honored to be with my special guest, expert Stella Ho, business consultant, strategist, and founder of Real Wealth Creation Global Business Consulting, joining us from Singapore to talk about something that many of us at some point in our lives have struggled with or maybe still struggling, and that is our relationship with money, in particular, our money mindset. If you want to create more wealth, leverage in real estate and beyond to live life on your own terms with freedom and lifestyle, look no further. Stella Ho is the real deal. She is the master of wealth creation. For more than 25 years, Stella created wealth just by shifting mindsets and helped thousands of her clients become millionaires with their real estate investments and consulting businesses. She has helped her clients build from 0 to 5, 6, and 7-figure businesses that generate profits, impact, and lifestyle. Stella created Mindset to Profits and Fear to Power proprietary methods to help her clients shift their mindsets and create and scale their revenue. Guaranteed. Welcome, Stella.
Thank you for having me, Patricia.
It's great to see you here, and thank you for coming and being able to share with us.
Definitely.
When I took notice of you on one of our mutual Facebook groups, I was quite impressed with your background, your story, and how you have made amazing strides in helping your clients build their businesses from 0 to as much as 7 figures just by shifting their mindsets. Yeah. I said, I must meet this woman to learn more on how she can shift women's mindsets when it comes to money.
Yeah, actually the power is all within you.
Yes.
Power is totally within us. It is whether you made the choice to step out of your way to get there and to clear all these money blocks that you have along the way since childhood.
Absolutely. And we're going to dive right into that. So, Stella, so many women struggle in this area, which has hampered their ability to manage and grow their wealth. And they find themselves in the position that they just don't know where to start and have lots of questions. And that's why I'm so excited to be able to sit with you today to pick your brain on shifting the way women think about managing their money in a responsible way. So let's get started, Stella.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah, of course, I'm ready anytime.
All right. I know you. That's great. Okay. Now, Stella, a lot of women talk about energy in many aspects of their lives, but from my experience, I'm not quite sure that they fully understand the concept of energy, particularly as it relates to money. Can you explain what you mean when you say that money is energy and that there's a way that we can work on it?
Yeah, that is the part that people don't realize that money is energy, because what you portray out actually either attract the energy or repel the energy of money. This part about energy, I want to just relate it to a mobile phone. How does the mobile phone works? It's also based on frequency. How you touch it, is not there. It's somewhere there, but not there. It is about frequency and frequency of Wi-Fi, right? We use Wi-Fi and all these systems out there. And how is the table formed? Also through putting atoms and molecules together. So everything has energy, especially money. It is how we really look at money. On the surface first, you look at it as a piece of paper. However, how does it circulate around in the world? It circulates around the world to the people with the right energy, with the positive energy, to believe that money will grow on its own. That is why it gets attracted to the person who has a higher vibration, and he attracts a lot more money than a low vibrational person. So it is not just purely on the paper, it's also together with the person as energy being, because we all are energy being. In fact, I just got off another call. We're talking about biofeedback, how does biofeedback helps in the healing process. And I went in there to help the ladies who are looking at losing weight. It is purely based on this simple thing called mindset, how you want to attract things into your life. If you're not willing to embrace, not willing to listen to your heart, there will not be the possibility of attracting the beautiful things in your life. So one of the common sentence I frequently heard, maybe you want to ask your audience if it's true for you. And if it's true, just put in the comments, true. Common comment, money is evil. Is that quite common? If you have the mindset of money is evil, it's always evil to you. Do you think money will be attracted to you? You'll be willing to work for the money? Because you think, oh, money is evil because when I was a child, my parents quarreled over money. And because of the money, my parents' relationship broke down. They divorced from each other. And that's why money is evil. So if you think that way, you're attracting the energy of money is evil. So when you're grown up, you will repel money. Money also don't like you because you don't like me. Why should I get into your purse?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a part about the money energy that we need to portray out. And one of the things that I focus on is not about money. I look at money as a side effect. So you don't want, in the money mindset, you don't want to be a slave to the money. You want to be the power to the money. So in that sense that why do I say about slave to money? I mean, let's be honest. How many of you work very hard for your money? You slog, you trade hours, you want money to come. And sometimes the harder you want it, the more difficult it comes. Then you feel that you're exhausting your energy and things like that. However, if you come from the energy of, okay, I'll do whatever is necessary to help the world, to support the people I love, my clients, I just put on my love, support, and care. Money becomes a side effect because they want your service. They want your help. They want the opportunities that you offer. So that's how money becomes a slave, and you are in control of the money instead of money, being a slave to the money. So that's how many aspects of money energy that we can work on. And let me just, since we are very early in this interview, I'm just going to give a few tips to anyone in this call. One of the things I practice is, one, keep your purse clean. You want to live in a nice place for yourself, a beautiful house which is clean or hoarded. Let's just be honest, you like a nice clean house. Similarly, you want to respect money. So you want to give the money a nice place, a nice home, a beautiful wallet that is not torn, and then a space to sit nicely, not with all the tissue paper, the cracks, the receipts and everything. Treat money with respect and have the mindset of investment, that you are just investing the money. What happens is the money mindset comes very much into play every day of our life. For example, when you spend money, beautiful, Patricia bought a nice pink dress. Do you look from the perspective of, oh, I spent $100 over buying $200 over buying this dress? Or I invested $200 getting this beautiful dress to look prim, proper, presentable, beautiful. The investment mindset straight your perspective of how you run your life. Because I'm investing in me, I'm valuable, I have self-worth. So having that beautiful dress is an investment for me into my wardrobe versus an expenditure on P&L. So like for me, I actually invest in coaches, consultants as well, mentors, because I believe in investing for a better me.
Wow.
It is not an expenditure on my account. Of course, on a P&L, it's still a negative, right? However, I look from it as an investment mindset. So when you look at any aspect of your life, let me just share my experience as a real estate consultant. I've been there for 25 years. I kept my clients, they come back to me because I put myself in their shoes from the investment perspective. So, hey, and then I will guide them on what best, how do you look at that potential, the opportunities for investment and guide them towards making money through that. In my consulting business, I help clients build their business, coaches and consultants build their business. I guide them on the investment platforms, the software that will help them in the marketing. The returns is higher because of the space they're in. I guide them on what to do. For example, going to other people's audience, speaking, sharing, gifting, education. And this is the aspect of investing, the money aspect. Whether if I get into, for example, a advertisement, let's say, in the form of the interviews or whatsoever, it is an investment towards processing your whole business process to be where you want to be. So this is how you look at money with respect, because it is now elevated in status. It's no longer a commodity. However, it is something of great value. So if you come from that aspect of looking at money, naturally, the money will come because you respect it, you put it in a nice place. So one of the things I play, example, just for fun here, and just with you some tricks. I go, when I swipe my credit card, I go, money buddy, go and bring more siblings, brothers and sisters back for me. When I invest in maybe a mentor, when I swipe my credit card, I will just, hey, because I have the mindset that they will go and gather more friends because of the energy. They'll bring more friends into and back into my wallet with them. It's just going for a short trip. I will say, hey, don't go for too long a trip, come back quickly and bring more friends back. So this energy processing and that you create all the time will naturally raise your vibration, raise the energy vibration as well.
Oh my God, so many nuggets right there. So energy is what you believe, and like you said, the higher the energy, the higher the bright vibration of attracting money. But I love that example of using money as an investment, as opposed to saying, oh, I spent money on this pink dress, but I invested in this pink dress so that I can look presentable when I'm doing interviews with Stella Ho. But yeah, that makes so much sense. To actually, it's just changing that's why it's called money mindset. Changing your attitude and believing that money is energy, and when you invest it, it will return to you. So great examples.
Yeah, because if you look from the other perspective, if you're looking at an expenditure component of money as that, it actually comes from a lack mindset. The lack mindset, because once you expand, there's no longer anymore. You're actually building on that negatively. You're building on the poverty mindset. I don't have enough. I must be careful. I better don't spend this money. And that you are actually hitting yourself all the time. Whereas when you come from the investment perspective, you're looking at how you can use this set of this income you have, or this money pot that you have. How do you invest and potentially have that kind of returns? So it's a totally different kind of mindset. That's why I speak about shifting your mindset to create your business, create your wealth, create your life. Yeah.
Wow. So many nuggets there. And I love the also the example of cleaning out your purse. Oh, yes. I talk about that myself, but sometimes I'm not a really good example of it. I've allowed the receipts to pile up. So, but thank you for that. Let's move on. We've got so much to talk about. Okay, so how can women go about resolving any blockages that they may have on their money energy? Can you give us, well, I know you've given us some examples, but how can we really work on it to have that money energy?
In fact, one of the easy but not so easy way is actually looking back into your childhood, looking back to what kind of family environment you come from, what kind of education, what kind of parenting exposure you had from your parents, whether they are always lacking in money, one, or they splurge on money, or they don't respect money. So that is the basis of how you form your own energy on money. You come from a family where there's always lack, you naturally have the lack mindset. So you're holding tight your money, you're grabbing the money, you're grasping to that resource that you have because you're afraid that you lose it the next day. So if you come from that kind of environment, you have to go there and resolve this memory inside you, to let go of this memory so that it no longer haunts you. And you build and you step on a new kind of mindset, new system altogether. So one of the process I actually do in my Feel the Power program is actually to go back to childhood, to release and let go of all these inner childhood fears that actually stack up in your life. We don't want it to control our life for the longest time we live. We want to remove it out of the system, and then it will work for you. One of the very interesting example that I had with one of my students was that she told me money is evil, right? So she looked back because her parents had financial challenges when she was growing up. So, but they were quarreling every day. So she formed the money is evil kind of mindset. So in her business now, she had challenges. She always find it very hard to make money. So when she starts to embrace this childhood memory, and we went there, we removed that memory, her income starts to change. And not only that, the first time we did the process, she just pinged me and she said, my goodness, I cannot believe this. You know, in the Chinese likes to play mahjong, this thing called mahjong. So it was so funny. That was a very funny testimonial. She sent me a testimonial. She said, I don't know what happened. Today I just won like crazy. The money is evil is no longer there because somehow I removed that. Today I play mahjong. I won a lot of money. And I've never won this kind of money. And I'm a newbie to this game. And everyone is saying like, hey, I don't want to play with you anymore. So it was just that little shift to remove it by going to the childhood. So that's how we actually work on the process to remove childhood memory that doesn't serve us in many ways. Yeah, whether it was your parents quarreling, fighting, or maybe in your life, you had some money challenges, you got scammed. How do you take away that memory that hurts you, that stop you from moving forward? Yeah, that's also one way. We'll go there, we'll start to peel the onion to know what's not serving you. And one by one, when it's gone, then you no longer have all these things pulling you, tying you to the chain.
Oh, wow. So you make that sound so easy.
As long as you embrace, it's easy. This I guarantee my process. Every single person who step into this Feel the Power process, they have results.
All right. Fear to Power. That's your other, one of your courses. Yeah. Ladies, take note of that. And we're going to give you more information about that later. And so basically you're talking about the experiences that women we've had growing up, and the things that we heard, and what has been ingrained in us, that we've got to really take care of removing those blockages, going back to that. And that can be difficult for some people because they don't want to go back, but I'm sure that would probably be, I know that would be the answer. I can attest to going back to my past and helping me to figure out some things. So thank you for that, Stella.
It can be very
So
painful when you go there. But
I know, very cathartic too, and just to seeing the results, that has to be amazing. And I know that your clients are thanking you so wholeheartedly for being able to help them get through this. This is a serious problem, and we need to talk about this more often. So now I'm curious, Stella, how there are so many women that think that their money mindset is perfectly fine, even though they're experiencing all kinds of problems in attracting money into their lives. Um, how can they discover if this is really a mindset issue?
I guess importantly, it is pending down how you view money. How do you use it as a resource? So I mean, I would suggest to the audience, if you are someone who thinks that, hey, I don't have money issues, I have totally no money issues, are you making the money? The first question I asked you is, are you making the money? Then the second question is, are you making money the hard way? Are you having to, number three questions is, are you trading time for money?
Mhm.
That's number three. Because you may not think that you have money issues, but you will be trading time for money. You're working so hard for the money. Number four, do you have quality time for self? Number five, do you have quality time with your family? Because money may not come as a issue because you traded time, you work hard for it, but yet you, and the last questions I have for everyone to take note is, do you have health issues? You didn't look after your health because of chasing after money. Are you a money chaser?
Mm.
Yeah. And in fact, that is a money mindset issue. You have all the money, but are you a money chaser?
Oh,
Do you have security after you have the money? You may not. That's why you're still chasing, because you don't have the security. You feel that it's not enough.
okay.
I want to buy that dress. I spent $2,000 on that bag and $5,000 on that watch, and yet I have not enough. I still need to chase more. I need to make more. That is also a very unfortunate money mindset issue, that one person could potentially lose their life over it because they're working so hard their entire life. They don't look after their health. I have a friend who value money so much versus health. I need to save this money. I cannot anyhow spend it. I need to spend it wisely because I only have this dollar value in my bank. So I'm not going to invest in my health. So what's the balance? It's about balanced energy. You may have the money is in the bank. Can you take away when you die? Versus you look after your health, you live your life meaningfully, have enough, comfortably, and yet you can travel around the world, retire free. Balance is a fine balance. Do you really have no mindset issue, money mindset issue? Do you really know, totally know? Just be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, even for the richest person, are you able to let go of what you have? Are you able to contribute with your money? If you view money so tied to yourself, are you able to give it away easily? Do you have generosity in your life? So these are all questions I can easily ask, and then you can figure out whether you have money mindset issue.
Oh, Stella, you're giving me so many. I've never heard of some of these examples of trading your health or chasing money. I never really thought of it that way. So this is some powerful stuff that you are teaching. I'm just so happy to be able to share this with my audience. This just good questions, and I hope ladies take this very seriously. The questions that Stella is asking, because money mindset doesn't necessarily mean that you have the fear of money, or that the scarcity thing, but holding on to money for whatever reason, feeling that it's never, you're never going to have enough, and also trading it for time and exchanging it for your health, not taking care of your health. I've never really thought of it that way.
It's a fine balance, and because money is energy, you need to let it flow. When you allow it to flow, it'll come back more to you. So you're supporting someone doing, say, a massage. You invest in yourself, your beauty, right? However, it will turn around and come back to you in other forms, through income, through investment, because it's energy. The more it moves around, the more it comes back. It is a flow. It's actually a flow. And really, I mean it seriously, all the questions I just asked, if you pause and you write down all these questions and you start answering yourself, and after a while, when you start removing all this out of your life, you will feel that your life is at ease. You will enjoy the life with the money. That's why you hear of like celebrities killing themselves, even though they have a lot of money, a lot of fame and honor. Why? Because there's something lacking in their life. They are controlled by all these. Life, they have no freedom, no emotional freedom. However, we are giving ourselves the money and the emotional freedom that we want. Why not? You want both financial freedom as well as emotional freedom. It should go hand in hand rather than a very imbalanced kind of journey.
Wow, so many nuggets here. Ladies, I hope you're taking note of these questions. We think of money mindset as fear of money and not having enough, but then there's this fear or this attitude that money, you have to hold on to it. That's the scarcity mindset. So really good points. Thank you so much for that. So Stella, in my practice, I've met with women who have had difficult experiences and holding on to money myths. And we talked about the money myths, the things that we've gone through and experienced in our childhood, which have a negative impact on our lives going forward. So how does this affect women's money mindset? How having this type of, if they have these myths in their background and they're ingrained in who they are and how they think about money, how does this really affect their life going forward? So, yeah.
Definitely affects a lot. Once you actually hang on to the imprints that didn't serve you, you just go in a vicious cycle. Like for example, for someone who's in money is evil, they will not dare to make the money because they are afraid that once they have the money, the relationship will break down. They are afraid of losing something else. So they dare not go out with their talent or experience to actually make an impact for their bank account or their life. They're afraid of losing something else. So all these indirect impacts different aspects of your life. So like I said just now, if you have somebody who makes a lot of money, however, you have this insecurity, you keep chasing, you could be losing your health. Naturally, without you even realizing that you work 24/7. You make millions in the bank. However, it's locked in the bank, it's not reinvested. So you're still chasing. So it's just a never-ending game. So you lock yourself, typical. This is what I call vicious cycle. You just keep running in the same cycle. You lock yourself in it. So this is the greatest impact for someone who really get locked into their money mindset. Whichever journey you choose, it is a circle. That is the reason why I said use fear to power, break through this vicious cycle. There is no fixed cycle for you. You can actually empower yourself beyond this circle. Get out of it. Why continue your life this way if it's not serving you?
Wow. Take it from the expert, Stella said. If it's not serving you.
Yeah, it's not serving you. Learn to manifest money. The other aspect I will cover in Fear to Power is how to manifest, how to attract money, how to attract clients instead of working hard for it.
Okay, great.
That's a very important aspect.
Love it, love it, love it. So I'm got one more question for you. Um, can you share some tools to manifest money flows before we end our interview here?
Okay, one of the things I like to do, which is my manifestation process, something maybe some of you think, huh, what is this? What I like to do is I like to have a date with universe once a week. In fact, today happens to be the day. Every Thursday I meet with universe. That's my day I choose for myself. And I will tell the universe openly what I'm asking for. So am I asking for more clients, more result from my clients? Yeah, so I will ask for that process. I will request, okay, attract me all the clients, yeah, so that I can serve them. And because that is the indirect effect, the side effect is you get the money. I don't ask for, hey, give me a strike lottery for, no, I don't. Typically, I will say, okay, if you feel that I can serve more people, you shift how you ask the question.
Okay.
I want to serve more people. I want to impact the world. I want to help many women become millionaires. Give me the clients. Yeah. However, you have to go through the process, clean up your mindset, clear up, have a total 100% trust. So some people tell me, hey, Stella, I do your process, but it's not working. Why? One, you did not trust the universe. Trust. No faith. Two, you try to take control. Before they can do the work, you work so hard. So the universe look at you, you enjoy working hard, let you do the work. I won't help you. You don't trust me, you want to work hard, go ahead. So it's 100% trust your intuition, believe in them. Of course, you don't sit there and wait for money to fall from the sky. You continue to implement whatever processes that you're working on, your business, whatsoever. You just keep doing your work as per normal, but you tell them what you want. And usually it has to be something beyond. For example, let's say this year you set a target of reaching $1 million in your bank account from this business, XYZ business. Then I will say, universe, I want to make an income of 1 million and beyond. And beyond.
Okay.
Because they could give you 999,000. It didn't say exactly beyond. So
Yes.
it is about the connection with the universe and being really heart-centered with yourself, being true, being authentic, and serving towards others, connecting with others. So with all these connected together, you will have your wealth naturally because people trust you.
Wow, that's so beautiful, Stella. I just love that. I love the way that we're going to end this conversation is have your meeting with the universe. I never heard of that term that way, but it makes sense. And then all of the love and the caring and the unselfishness that goes into how you want to manifest the money or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to manifest, that's is pure love and pure unselfishness, caring for others and not always about yourself. So I just love these tips.
One more tip. When you go to the universe and you ask for all this wealth that you want for yourself, you must come from the intention that when you have this wealth, you are going to contribute back.
Right.
Contribution is a very big component that you want to live your life by, so that the universe know that whatever good I'm giving you as serving others, you're also maybe donating to charity, or serving with time, or building up a foundation or trust. They know that there will be more people benefiting from what you're giving to the world.
That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah. So my quote, gift and you shall be given.
Give and it shall return back to you. Yes, that's a great model. That's a great way to take us on to the end of this conversation. It's gone by so fast, Stella. I'm going to have you come back where we can spend a little bit more time together and pick your brain for so many more golden nuggets, because I know you've got more up your sleeve. So thank you, Stella. This has been a meaningful and impactful conversation that I know will make a difference in so many women's lives. Thank you for sharing your invaluable tips and why women need to have a healthy mindset and how to make it happen. So tell us, Stella, how can our audience contact you, and can you share what your free gifts are today?
You can friend me on Facebook, Stella Ho. I'm there. Just recognize my face. Or you can join my Facebook group at Real Wealth Creation. So Facebook group Real Wealth Creation. So that is wealth creation for coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs. So I give away a lot of free tools and guides in there.
Okay.
And for ease of getting some direct information, you can go to www.mindsetforbusinesssuccess.com.